welcome back to our Friday morning ring, our last ring for the week and our last theme for the theme. Our last theme? I don't think so. Our last ring for the theme. Okay. So, Fridays normally means we go over everything we've done all week just to make sure that everything is inside your head and that you don't forget, and also to make sure that you learn. Because we want you to learn. We want you to keep growing your brain, making your brain nice and strong, so that when we do come back to class, you can all tell me what you've learned, because I know that you can remember everything we've learned so far this year, because that's just how smart my whales are. Okay, so if today is Friday, what day was it yesterday? Yes, Thursday. And if today is Friday, what day is it going to be tomorrow? Saturday. Very good. So let's quickly do our days of the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Now, I do hope, because I think I forgot to say it yesterday, but I do hope that you've been doing your weather charts. Remember we made them on Monday? And you had to go out every day and look at the weather and draw a picture of what you were seeing and see if you can feel the difference. Like my grass now is nice and dry, but it is quite cold. It depends how sunny it is it rainy, is it cloudy? What can you see? I'd really like to know what your weather is like. Okay, so this week we also did our months of the year. We did our months of the year cards. I hope that yours... the bird just fell. Okay, so I hope you've done your months of the year cards, so let's just quickly go through them. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Now, do you remember your seasons as well? We have summer, which is nice and hot, and that is December, January, and February. Then we have autumn, which starts to cool down a little bit. Our leaves go a little brown and red, and they start dying and falling off. And that is March. Yes, March, April, and May. And then we have winter, when it's really cold, so that's June, July, and August. And then we have spring, where it starts getting warm again, so we have September, October, and November. And then obviously December is summer again. Okay. We also did our alphabet card. Just had to make sure they're the right way. Okay, so our alphabet, we did A for A, B for B, C for K, D for D, E for A, F for F, G for G, oops, H for H, I for E, and J for J. Okay, so let's quickly see what words we can think of that start with the letter A. Apple, blanket, caterpillar, donkey, elephant, flying fishmonger, giraffe or gift, H, horse or house, I, ice cube, innocent, I don't know, you think of another one. And J for jam or jelly or jump. I think the Hardy does really like the letter J. They seem to have a lot to say about the letter J, so you know. We'll just keep going with that one. Then we also did our numbers. This time I'm gonna see how well you know your numbers. So I'm gonna show the dots, and then we're gonna see if we can tell the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stuck, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And you can also keep going, keep counting. You can count back from 100 if you want to try that out, or 20 or 50 or whatever number you choose. I think it's fun to try and challenge yourself, challenge your brain, make your brain work out. Instead of having a body workout, have a brain workout and see just how smart and how tough your brain really can be. Okay, so this week our theme is camping, and this week the Wales we did outside camping. Okay, so we're just quickly going to go through everything that we've already said and we already spoke about, and obviously if there's anything else that you can think of, let me know, because as you know, Teacher Bernadett very often forgets a lot of things, and I know my Wales like reminding me what I forget, so let's see if I remember correctly. So on Monday we spoke about what exactly is camping again, but also why it's important to plan and what do you need to take, what do you need to bring when you go camping. You need to make sure you have a flashlight and food and water and clean clothes and a toothbrush and some toothpaste and everything you need. You need your knife, your fork, your spoon, your plate, your cup, everything that you might need on a day-to-day basis. You'll probably need to take camping, and a few extra things to keep yourself busy. Then on Tuesday we spoke about safety, being safe when you go camping, where we said you can't do it without an adult because it's just not safe. You can get hurt, you can get stolen, anything like that. We also spoke a little bit about fire safety, and we did that experiment a few days ago, which I thought was really cool. You can tell me if my cool is okay or if it's not cool, because I don't think my cool is the same as your cool, is it? Maybe not, but anyway. And we spoke again about water safety, how you shouldn't swim without an adult, especially if you can't swim, and not to play near water, because if you fall in and you accidentally swallow some water, you can get really hurt and you can't breathe, and you might need to go to the hospital, and you can even die, which we really don't want. Even though we are whales, not all of us can swim very well. Okay. On Wednesday, it was Earth Day, National Earth Day, so we spoke a little bit about respecting and understanding nature, and how we need to take care of nature, and how nature takes care of us, and why we need to say thank you, and that we some days just need to sit out in the garden and think about everything that nature does for us and what we can do for nature to give back. So we did that. On Thursday we did a little bit about what can you do now that you're camping, now that you're stuck in a tent. Well, we said we can do some shadow art, we can still play our games, hide and seek, play outside with a ball, with a jump rope, make your own games, make your own rules, make your own stories. You can braai, you can roast some marshmallows, so many things. At night time, which you can also do, I don't think I said this yesterday, is you can look at the stars and you can make your very own star chart. So you can paint a piece of paper black, and then you can either, what works well is an earbud that you put in your ear. Please don't put it in your ear, with some jik, or you can do anything you want, which is really can be fun sometimes to draw out the stars. And some stars, there's a star, if you look out at night, it's a little bit red. That's not actually a star, that's a planet. And I would like to know which of my whales can tell me what planets we can see if we look up at the stars. at night. I would love to know which of my whales can tell me that. And if you don't know, ask mommy or daddy. And if they don't know, ask Google, ask the internet, find out, read a book, see if you can come up with the answer and figure it out. I think it'll be really cool to see which of my whales love doing some research and finding more facts. And if you can think of something cool that we can all do together as a class, or that I can do to put on a video about something that you really enjoy, or something that you are really passionate about, or something that you find very interesting, or some facts you just learned that you want to share, I'm more than happy to do a little video to share with everyone else what the other whales are doing, so we can still learn from each other and still be with each other just a little bit. But I hope you all had tons of fun this week with camping, and that you made tents and art and just had so much fun. Even though we're by ourselves, I still hope you had fun, and I can't wait to see you all next week. Bye everyone.